Over the past 4 years, I have often found myself going back to the past whenever I think about my travels. That's because some journeys leave behind memories that never really fade. Sometimes the smallest things can bring those memories back in an instant. A single glance is enough to take you back to a place you thought you would left behind.
ඒක තමයි කතා කරන්න ආවේ. අතනද පාකින් එක? පල්ලෙහා. පල්ලෙහානේ. හරි මේ ටිකට් ගන්න මෙතනද? එකයි තියෙන්නේ. ඔව් එකයි. මම පාක් කරලා යන්නද? හා. මෙතෙන්ද යන්න දෙන්නයි.
As I looked through my old travel memories, one place kept finding its way back into my thoughts. The day I visited Pahanthudawa Waterfall, one of the most beautiful waterfalls situated in Beliholoya. It was in May 2025 when I visited Pahanthudawa Waterfall while returning from my Narangala hike. The weather was perfect, and this was the view before the monsoon season arrived when the water level was still low. To get to the waterfall, you follow this water stream for roughly 100 meters. The walk is not difficult, but it's quite interesting. During the rainy season, however, visitors usually take an alternative route that requires crossing a narrow bridge. Exploring and admiring every corner of this place filled me with a fresh burst of energy. I was reminded of how important it is to pause and appreciate the simple moments that often pass us by. One interesting thing about traveling is that sometimes you find yourself in a place or situation that feels strangely familiar, as if you have experienced it before. As I grow older, I realize more and more that life is not just about reaching new places. It's about discovering parts of yourself along the way. The landscape here is truly unique. It almost feels as though the waterfall has been carved naturally through a giant rock split into the mountain itself. Every time I explore somewhere new, I discover something unique, and that sense of discovery is one of the things I love most about traveling. No matter where you go, one thing is never constant: the weather. It can change faster than you think. It had been sunny all this time, yet within moments the sky turned into rain. I think that is one of the beautiful things about Sri Lanka I have come to experience quite often. At the same time, it's important to stay careful when walking on these natural rocks, as they can become extremely slippery. Unlike many famous waterfalls in Sri Lanka, Pahanthudawa still feels surprisingly peaceful. What makes it stand out is not just the waterfall itself, but the narrow rocky channel through which the water flows. The smooth stone walls, shaped by years of flowing water, create a landscape that feels completely different from most waterfalls I have visited. People call it Pahanthudawa, which means the wick of a lamp. Looking at it from above, it almost makes sense. The shape of the waterfall and the surrounding rock formation closely resemble a lamp's flame, giving this place its unique name. The rocks here are not random. Every curve and layer feels as though it has been sculpted slowly by water, season after season, year after year. I sat there for a while, listening to the sound of the water echo between the rocks. There was no rush, no plan for the next stop, just a quiet moment to enjoy the place exactly as it was. Moments like these are exactly why I keep returning to places like this. Not for a checklist or a photo, but for the feeling of being completely present for a little while. Soon the sun started to shine again, while the water stayed freezing cold. The contrast made the moment even more special and gave me another reason to stay a little longer for a moment. This place made me forget that the outside world even existed. Sometimes the best views are the ones you come for, and the most memorable ones are the views you discover along the way. After visiting this beautiful place, the reason I traveled so far from my hometown became completely clear. One day, I may forget the distance I took to get here, but I know I will remember how peaceful this place made me feel. Long after this journey ends, Pahanthudawa will remain one of those quiet moments I will always be grateful I experienced. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Until the next one, take care.